Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So for you guys today, I'm going to be doing a look with, how did I lose it already? With the Aurora palette from Shop Alter Ego. This is more of like a summery palette, but because there are so many like red shades in there, I figured I would make it transition into fall. But this is like the first video in my palette series I'm doing for my YouTube channel because I do have so many palettes and I actually want to use them, and I figure what better way to use them than to use them for my videos. Anyway, if you guys like me, if you like my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this a thumbs up. Also, please keep in mind when watching this video, I am not a makeup artist. I have never, ever claimed to be a makeup artist, and I probably never will be. So keep that in mind when watching this. So, anyway, yeah, with that being said, let's get started. Okay, so the palette I kind of want to use today is my Aurora palette from Shop Alter Ego. It's a very like warm-toned, orangey red palette, and I just thought it would be kind of fun because like red, I think when I think of, actually, you know what, maybe I don't want to use this one. Okay, we're gonna use this one anyway. Because like red and oranges and like the purples and everything for fall. So I wanted to use this palette, so I'm gonna use this one. I need to put on eye primer. So eye primer is on. I'm probably gonna look in the monitor or in my phone to do this eye look, because like for me to look in my mirror, because my mirror is right here, like right here, it's so dark on this side of my face for me that is like really difficult. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. I also need to wash my brushes because this is what I have left and I need to just wash them. Oops. I am a mess. Okay. Alright. So I think the first shade I'm going to use is the shade Shine. It's the first one on the second row right here. And I'm just going to take like, what is this one? This one's an Alter Ego number 3. It's just a really large fluffy brush. And I'm going to put that in to the crease. And just like in the crease, my actual crease, and then just slightly above, almost touching my eyebrow. Just so it's there and that we can blend other colors on top of it. Has anybody else, like, I'm gonna jump off like makeup topic. Has anybody else seen the Paris Hilton documentary that was done? I thought it was really interesting. I watched the whole thing and like it makes me look at her in a different way. Because I thought it was interesting. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of it, because I thought it was interesting. I debated making a video talking about it. Like, so if you guys wouldn't mind seeing that, was I even in frame for that? I don't know. But if you guys wouldn't mind seeing a video on that, like, let me know. Also, I'm really sorry that, like, this side of my face is all blown out and stuff. There's a window directly behind me and a window right in front of me, but this is the only lighting I have for filming. What color do I want to use next? So, the problem with this palette, and I don't know, because this is a dupe for Natasha Denona palette. I don't know if this is, like, an issue with her palette, but, like, all the colors are really similar. Like, this one is really similar. This one, and this one are really similar. So, this one, and then this one and this one are really similar. And then these 3 matte red shades in here all look exactly the same. So, this might be a short tutorial with this, or I don't know. This might just be a short video, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because a lot of mine are really long just because I don't edit. So I'm going to take the shade Flare, which is the third one on the bottom, right there. And I'm just going to run that through my crease as well, just to deepen it slightly. I might dip into another palette because I need more color. I mean, that's not bad. It's just not what I want either. Those look similar. I think they look pretty similar. Okay. So like I said, Nova, Twilight, and Flare all look the same to me. So like this one, and this one look the same. And these are the three darkest mattes in the palette. So I think I might cheat just a little bit and dip into another palette to grab a darker color. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my get out of there. I'm gonna grab the Memory Matte shade from my Tati Beauty palette. It's just a black shade, and I'm gonna mix that with the Nova color from the Aurora palette, or the Aura palette, Aurora, which is this one here. I'm gonna mix those two colors together to get like the darker color that I want. You can just do this with any, like if you have these two palettes, that's great. If not, it's just a red color and a black mixed together to give me the darkness that I want. And I'm just going to put that on my outer corner. And I'm using a very tiny, well not tiny, but like a small, more dense blending brush. And I'm just basically stabbing myself in the outer corner to put in the depth there that I want. Do the same thing on this side. Okay, so that gave me like the darkness I want from the I can't talk anymore today. It's ridiculous. That gave me the darkness that I wanted. Problem is it looks more black than brown or red, and I definitely still want like a red color. So I'm gonna color switch that brush to try and get most of that pigment off. Okay, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. I'm going to then go in to the Nova shade again. Again, it's the one that you were just mixing in with the black. If you have these two palettes, And I'm going to put that right on top of that darker color. Just to kind of help make it more red. Because I think I just put this up. I think that looks okay. Sorry. Okay. So I kind of did that, and then I'm going to go back in with the blending brush we were using earlier for the crease colors. And I'm just going to blend that slightly into the crease. Almost. I think that's that. And then for the shimmery shade, what type am I at? Ooh, fudge balls. Okay, and then I think for the shimmery shade, because the outer corners are not giving me like as red, like the black and the red, like it made it a deeper red color, but it also kind of turned it into like a muddy, reddy brown color. I'm going to take the Ray color in here, which is right next to Nova. It's like a reddish shimmery shade, and I'm going to put that all over my lid just using my finger, because you cannot convince me that shimmer shades don't apply better with your finger. You cannot convince me. Okay. Again, ignore the fallout. I'll fix that in a minute. Hopefully. Do the same thing on my other eyeball. Okay. Yeah, see that definitely, it gives me more like red colors. And then what I want to do last, I'm hoping this works, is I'm going to take a I don't know what brush, like this type of a brush, and I'm going to take the lightest shimmer shade in here, which is Brilliance. It's almost like a whitish yellow color. And we'll put that, actually, you know what, I don't want the lightest color. Hold on. Rub that on your sweatpants, you guys. As long as your parents don't care. Or if you're an adult, as long as you don't care about glitter getting on your pants. I'm going to go in with Stellar, which is this one right here. And I'm going to put that on this brush, and then put that on the inner part of my lid, like the inner third, not your inner corner, just the inner third of your eyelid. Oh yay. Okay, that worked. It gives like a nice little, let me zoom you guys in just slightly. Do you see how it gives like a nice little gradient? Like there's the yellowy shade, and then you have like the reddish shimmer, and then you have like the darker outer corner. I like how that looks. I get so excited every time I do something even mildly successful. Yeah. Okay, and then what was I going to do? Oh yeah. I'm going to take a teensy tiny little baby brush like this, and I'm going to take that Brilliance shade that I was almost going to use earlier, and I'm going to put that, or attempt to put that, in my inner corner. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Did that work? A little bit. Okay, I'm staying with that. Sorry, this is all like an experiment. Every time I upload a video, it's an experiment as to whether or not it'll work. Full disclosure, it's an experiment in attempts. Because let me tell you, sometimes I get done doing this, like not even just filming it, but like sometimes I get done doing this, and I think I look like the sexiest thing walking when I leave this room. And then I go downstairs and look at my bathroom mirror where I can actually see, because I can lean really close. And I'm like, oh hell, what happened? I go from like sexy beast to child playing in their mother's makeup and making a gigantic mess. Which was also me as a kid. But I'm trying to grow out of that phase and become an adult. I mean, I'm 24, so I'm an adult, but sometimes I wonder. I really, 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 really do. Okay, and then to clean up the fallout, that's a bronzer brush. I need a powder brush. To clean up the fallout that I experienced, I'm going to attempt to take just like a fluffy, big fluffy brush that I'm smooshing and wipe it away. Because I already did all my base products. Did that work? I think that worked. I think that worked. Okay. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take that brush you used earlier to do like the black and red color. And I'm just going to go back in with Nova and kind of smoosh that under. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Take like a pencil-y type brush and then go in with Nova and just run that shade under her lower lash line. So that if you didn't get any sleep, it's not going to show because you're covered up in makeup. Does that work? I don't know. Okay. And then I'm going to take my black Wet n Wild liner and just put this on the outer half of my waterline. Can you guys see that okay? But basically it's like on the outer half of my waterline. And then I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush. Jesus. And more of the Nova color. And kind of. You guys can't even see. Smudge that out. Okay. So there's that. Hey, that don't look half bad. Sweet. Yay. I love it when things work out. I'm such an idiot sometimes, but oh well. It wouldn't be my channel. It wasn't like an idiot showcase. Okay, so I'm going to go do the rest of my face because I still gotta do blush, highlight, lips, and the rest of my eyes, so eyebrows and mascara and stuff, and then I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, you guys, this is my look all complete. All I did was I put on my mascara, I put on some eyebrows, I did some blush and some highlight. Those are from, where is it? The KKW X Allison Ladera face palette. These two products, this blush, I already had a bronzer on so I didn't use this, but these two are really, really nice. I will say you need to be careful when applying the brush because it goes. You need to be careful when applying the brush. Yes, you need to be careful when applying the blush because when you start like putting it on, you guys can't really see it, I don't think, on camera, but I accidentally put too much on and it ended up coming up here to my temple area on both sides, which, I mean, it looks fine on camera, so I don't really care. It also doesn't look that awful in person. But yeah, so if you were to use those, be careful. Otherwise, like, I'm really pleased with how this look turned out. The eyes look really nice. It's like a more, I mean, it's more subtle than what I normally do. So I quite like it. I like the highlighter. I mean, look at that. I really like it. So I've got the Alter Ego Aurora palette on my eyes, the Ladura palette on my face. I have a Tarte contour shade, and then I have on my Physicians Formula Butter bronzer. This is a Kylie liquid lipstick in, what shade is this? '21. So I quite like this a lot. I like how I look. And then for mascara, I'm a little bit upset with myself right now because I used the Maybelline Colossal Hydro Fuge. I used this yellow one, and I'm upset not because it's like a bad mascara, but because I can't find my orange one. And I tried to use up my mascaras before I opened up new ones, but I couldn't find my orange one. Anyway, you guys, that is today's video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it, as I am trying to hit 200 subscribers, hopefully by like the end of 2020. Like, that's my goal, 2020. I worked the entirety of COVID. I think I need 200 subscribers just as like an accomplishment for this year. So you guys should help me with that accomplishment and just subscribe. I mean, that's all you gotta do is just hit the subscribe button. But anyway, yeah, like I said, if you guys like this video, please do not forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I would very much greatly appreciate it. And this is like the first video of my palette series all done. So yeah, I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye!